Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In our previous video, we defined what a hazard is, and we looked at some of the common mistakes that can invalidate your attempt or cost you marks. We also demonstrated the right moment to click and the right way to do it. Remember, you should always click twice to make sure your response is recorded, but avoid clicking too often or in a random pattern. In this second clip, we are going to take things a step further by exploring what is and what isn't a hazard, the right time to click, and ways to score maximum marks. We start the clip by observing cars approaching in their own lane. Everything appears normal, and there is no developing hazard, so no need to click just yet. Next, we see a red car taking a turn ahead. Even though it might seem like something to watch, it stays in its own lane and doesn't affect our path, meaning it's not a real hazard. Still, we click twice to stay cautious and make sure our response is recorded. A moment later, we notice a pedestrian walking along the sidewalk. Now, that's not an immediate hazard either, but pedestrians can sometimes step off the curb unexpectedly or move into the road without warning. That's why we click twice here as well, just to be safe. Finally, a cyclist appears from the left side and starts to move into our lane. This is a developing hazard, something that could directly affect our driving. We click as soon as we see the cyclist and draw our lane to make sure our response is recorded. Now let's review the clip. The red car that took a turn wasn't a hazard since it stayed in its lane. We clicked only to stay alert. And remember, clicking when you sense that something might become a hazard won't cost you marks and won't invalidate your attempt. However, clicking repeatedly or in a random pattern can invalidate it. The pedestrian on the sidewalk wasn't a hazard either. But again, clicking twice to stay cautious was the right move, and it didn't lose us any marks. The cyclist, however, was a genuine developing hazard, and we responded correctly by clicking twice as soon as it appeared in front of us. So now we are moving towards the tip and advice section. Here are a few quick tips to help you during your test. Always look out for anything moving or unfolding on the road, like a car door opening or a pedestrian stepping off the curb. Click as soon as you see something that could potentially become a hazard. And most importantly, avoid repetitive clicking. Clicking twice and no more than that is the best way to make sure your response is recorded without invalidating your attempt. By staying alert and reacting calmly, you'll build the right habits for spotting hazards quickly and accurately. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep watching for more such videos.